Hi everybody, I was sent the latest Epilator from Braun to try. It's the Silk Epil 7 SkinSpa Epilation and Sonic Exfoliation System. The main thing that you'll note with this is that it comes with an exfoliating brush, which is a new attachment that none of the Epilators have had before. So I'm going to open the box and run through the contents with you and just let you know how the whole thing works. So inside the box you will find this booklet. It's in lots of different languages. It gives you clear instructions on how to use the Epilator and some tips and things if you've never used one before. And this is everything that you get in the box. This is the actual device. These items here are for the exfoliating brush. You get a drawstring bag to keep everything in. You get a small brush to clean the device with. You get another couple of caps, which I'll go over what they do later. And this is to charge the device. The device itself feels quite weighty. It's white, it has nice like silver sparkles. Don't know if you can kind of see that on the back as well. It's really easy to use. I'll go into more detail later about how to change the head and change the caps. So to charge the device, you'll see that there's a plus and minus down here at the bottom. This will actually start flashing red when it needs charged. When you plug it in and it's charging, it will flash green, and once it's fully charged the light will stay green, so you know to unplug it. It does go into a two-prong socket, like a shaving socket. If you don't have one of those in your bathroom, then you'll need to buy an adapter so that you can put this into a regular 3-hole socket. Overall, it takes about an hour to fully charge, and that will give you 40 minutes of usage. If you're using the device wet, you may find that that reduces the operation time, so Braun recommend that you recharge it after every wet use. The device works using the dial in the centre, and you rotate it in a clockwise direction on one of two settings. Above that is the clear light. When you switch the device on, the clear light goes on automatically and stays on. It provides a really bright light so that you can really see. Setting 1 on the speed dial is for gentle epilation, and speed setting 2 is for efficient epilating. And I'll just show you on both of the settings. First one is speed setting 1. And 2, and off. There are grips on the back here. If you're using the device wet, it fits into the hand well, and because it's quite weighty, you don't feel like it's going to slip out of your hand at any point. You probably experience a little discomfort while you're using the device, and afterwards your skin might be red, it could also be itchy. This is all normal and should go away relatively quickly. I would suggest using the device in the evening for the first few times, and so then by morning all the redness and stuff will be gone. You'll find after a few uses your skin will adjust to the epilating process. Now that I've taken the cap off, you can see the rotating epilation head. Now if you've never epilated before, what it is a rotating head. It has around 40 mini tweezers inside, and as they're rotating they're pulling the hair out right by the root, rather than say if you were shaving it would just slice the hair off. This is actually plucking it out right by the root. So over time, as you've been using this, you'll find that you probably have to epilate less and less often. And you'll also probably find that the hair that's growing back in is much finer and softer. To remove the head, you push this button in at the back here, which releases the whole head. You would do this when you're cleaning the device. If you remove all the caps, make sure that you use the small brush that's provided to brush in amongst all the tweezers. Just rotate that epilation head manually and make sure that you manage to get in everywhere with the brush. And if you've been using the Epilator wet, then you can just clean that by running it under water. And make sure it's dry before you put all the pieces back together. The Epilator has a tilting head, and you can see the ridges at the side and an arrow at the back. Always make sure you've lined the arrow up at the back, and to release the head you just press on the ridges at the side, and that's then when you can attach your sensitive cap. Again, make sure you've lined up the arrows at the back and pull that off, and you can attach the facial cap. When epilating the skin, you want to stretch the skin so that it's taut, and you want to guide the appliance over the skin against the direction of hair growth. And you don't want to apply any pressure to the skin, you just need to lightly guide it over. You also don't need to go over an area multiple times, just glide it over the skin the once. If you're epilating your legs, then you want to start at the bottom of your legs and work your way up so that that's going against the growth of the hair. And for tricky areas like the back of the knee, you want to keep your leg stretched straight out. There are 2 extra caps that come with this epilator, and if you're going to be epilating your underarm or bikini area, then you'd like to use the sensitive cap, which is the one with this slightly bigger hole. You want to make sure that the skin is completely dry of deodorant. If you're wearing deodorant, then just wash the skin, dry it with a towel, make sure that it's completely clean before you start epilating. And you'd probably be best to use the speed setting 1, especially for the first few times until the skin adjusts to epilation. If you are using the epilator on your face, then you use the facial cap, which is the one with the smaller hole. Again, you go against the growth of the hair, and you want to use that on speed setting 1 because it is quite a sensitive area. The unique thing about this epilator is that it comes with an exfoliation brush. This brush is designed for use on the body. You're not supposed to use it on the face. This is the brush adapter, this is the brush head. You just clip that on, and you want to remove the epilating head by pressing that button in at the back there to release it. And clipping the brush head into place. There's also this cap which goes over the brush to keep it clean when it's not in use. Again, you have your choice of 2 speed settings when you're using the brush. For speed 1 you would use that on sensitive areas, and speed 2 you would use that everywhere else, for example your legs. And you just guide the device over the skin in circular movements. Don't keep it in one area for any length of time, keep it moving. Braun suggests that you use this once a week, and that you do so 1 or 2 days before epilation. The brush moves at more than 3000 micro vibrations per minute. It's actually 4 times more efficient than if you were using a regular exfoliator and applying that manually. Also provides smoother skin for the hair to regrow. You can use this wet. I'd actually suggest that you do use it wet, and you can use it with a shower gel or scrub whilst in the shower. If you are using it in the bath, don't submerge the entire device in water. It really works best when it's under shower water. To clean the brush, just put it under running water. You can use soap if it needs a really good clean, and just shake all the excess water off and leave it to dry. If you're using this once a week, that you should replace the brush head after around 12 months. And I'll just show you how the brush works on setting 1. And setting 2. Again, you can see the clear light goes on whenever you switch the device on, and you can actually feel the whole device vibrating as well as the brush head rotating.